why things are as they are in America. If you're not listening, America, you'd better wake up. Why is it today that we're having so many problems with the Congress, the Senate, and the liars telling people how good they are, what they will do for you, and what they want you to do for them? I would like to say one thing. America has got a hell of a lot of problems, and there's a very good reason why. Take note and take heed to what I said to you. For any president, no matter color or whomever, of this country they call great America, which is not really that great. And I will give reason why, so that you will understand me perfectly clear. I do not take sides in politics. I don't get involved and be partaker of anyone's sins but mine. So let this be known. I know who I am. I know what I do. I know why I do it. I know the punishment if I do wrong. And I know the gift when I do right. But we've got a problem, a very big problem. You hear people yelling, jobs, jobs, jobs. But I say, read Job, Job, Job. And you'll wonder why you having so many problems with jobs. Here are the two main causes of why America can't seem to lift up out of her burdens that she brought upon herself. Don't blame God, even though you're a Christian. If you were a Christian, you would know. God hates those who say the burden of the Lord is upon the Lord for your burdens. Every man is judged according to his own burdens and his own free will. So let's make that perfectly clear. Getting back to number one problem. Anytime you see a president, no matter what is Barack Obama, being that it is in this era, he's forgot why he was there. I'm still a watchman for Barack Obama, and Barack Obama has made many mistakes. First of all, you never put lesbians and gays for 24 months above your own people that's starving and losing their homes and their jobs and their Medicaid. Second, you never bail out the devil when you know what the devil has done. Barack Obama, you're well aware of that also. But what we've got here is liars lying upon liars, and the liars are lying back upon the liars. Speaking to their people of this country they call Great America, with the Statue of Liberty standing there, holding her torch with her 7 spikes upon her head, claiming, we shall overcome. Yes, we can. Si se puedes. You can't see the puedes, and you won't overcome. Number one issue. When your country is starving, you do not use lesbians and gays and just say no when you've got a problem of lifting your country up. When in the hell are you going to stop being partaker of the sins of men and claiming that you are a Christian or you are a teabagger? You are a bag, I would say. You might drink tea, you might say, but chitty old boy, you're lost. You're on your last 400 years. No country has stood against God and went past 400 years. Name one for me. No, things might have changed. No country individually with power and greatness has went over 400 years and stood there as though he was a god. Check your Roman Empire, your Greek Empire, your Persian Empire, all those great empires, your Egyptian Empire, they all fell by the sword for disobedience, fooling and lying to the people that they were God. Now, I want to read you something. I've got the concordance, maps, the Holy King James Bible they call it, but I'm going to read you something from the Torah in the Old Testament about America and why you having problems, and if you don't change, you haven't seen nothing yet. Now, let's turn to Isaiah. Correct name is Isaiah. And we will go to chapter 5, and I'm going to read direct from this King James Bible. I've got one of the oldest King James that it is. Blue ribbon. And this was given to me by my wife for a Christmas present. Bless her soul. May she live long. And may she live to be very old and wise of her husband. Now, we will start with verse 20 of Isaiah, if you want to call him, chapter 5. Now, let's quote the word of God, and you will see America and what she is doing and how evil she really is, as she's claiming to be good by hiding all of her evilness. Here's the word of God that he warns any country, any human being, man or woman, your cost. Starting with verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. You what I'm saying, Christians? That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Wake up, America. 22. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drinks. Look at the future of the past. The last, the first to the last, of how all the countries was conquered by drinking rum. 23 verse, which justify the wicked for reward, and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. See? They justify themselves by taking your righteousness away, and they claim it and claim that they're justified. Verse 23, therefore, as the fire devoureth the stubble, and the flame consumeth the shaft, so their roots shall be as rottenness, and their blossom shall be up as dust, because they have cast away the law of the Lord of hosts, and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. Are you following me, preacher man and scientist? 25. Therefore, in the anger of the Lord kindled against his people, and he hath stretched forth his heels, and his heels did tremble, and their carcasses were torn in the midst of the street. For all this, his anger is not turned away from Israel, but his hand is stretched out still, and he will lift up an ensign to the nations from far, and will have unto him from the end of the earth. And behold, they shall come with speed swiftly back to Israel when they see what the world is like. They will hate it, but they loved it and went into captivity, and they will hate it when they find out about Europe and America. 27. None shall be weary or stumble among them. None shall slumber nor sleep, neither shall the growth of their loins be loosed, nor the latches of their shoes be broken. Whose arrows are sharp, and all their bows bent. Their horses' hoofs shall be counted like flint, and their wheels like a whirlwind. You understand? speaking to Israel and speaking to the world of not making believe. Stop. Pause for now. Let's go to another thing. Why blacks, you call him Solomon, is Solomon. Solomon. We want to get to this skin color. Why blacks are hated from the beginning. Once the Europeans from the north of the east recognized the black man. Solomon, verse 5 and verse 6. Read it. I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Here's your key, black man. Verse 6, Solomon chapter 1. Solomon, look not upon me because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyard. But my own vineyard have I not kept. Tell me, O thou whom my soul loveth, where thou feedest, where thou makest the flock to rest at noon. For why should I be as one that turneth aside by the flocks of thy companionship, speaking to the rest of the world that's wicked? Now, let's go. There are three directs from David and Solomon describing the color of one's skin, and is quoted as being black because of their transgressions. From the beginning, from Adam, man was black when he started populating the world after Cain killed Abel. And colors gradually start changing over the centuries up until today. And now we have hatred, much hatred, because a man is black. You understand what I'm saying? O Israel, O Israel, you have come back. Hearken to the word of the Lord, and be not partaker of anyone's sins. I would like to say one more thing. A fool will always be a fool, but you may try to degrade me and think that I know not what I speak. I can assure you by the very word of Adonai, the Holy One of Israel. Kadosh Shemai Adonai Israel. I know thy ways, America. Don't think that I'm always in favor of Barack Obama just because he's a black man. I gave him the quote, and I gave you the quote when he first got elected. Barack, O Barack Hussein Obama, thy destiny is in thy grandmother. Why have you not invited your grandmother from Kenya to America to see what her grandson, how great God has blessed him? But are you afraid? Without thy grandmother Obama, you would not be here. Not your mother, not your father, but your grandmother. Honor thy mother and thy father, and give praise to thy grandmother and thy grandfather, because that's how you got here, from thy grandmother that still lives in Kenya. Understand me, Barack? All the hypocrites hate you. You're trying to satisfy all the evil ones. You're partaker of their sins. But let it be known, Barack Obama, don't forget thy grandmother. Get her a visa, visitation pass like other people do. Invite your grandmother to show where we have come from the day that we sinned against the Lord, Adonai El.